I guess we're live.
Are we live?
Let's see if any chat comes in. I'll have to wait a few minutes. Hey everybody. It is a cold day here at Creekside. I don't know if anyone's listening yet or coming in, but we will see. We shall see. There we go. Hello, hello.
Oh, can you see the chat?
It'll come up on the screen.
Okay. Well, we got one person here. Say hi. We don't know who you are.
Yeah, three people.
3 people.
I can't see no comments yet. There we go,
There we go.
Rebecca.
Rebecca.
Hi, Rebecca.
Hey,
How are you?
Rebecca.
Hey, Hound Ocean. How are you guys doing?
Hey, Curtis and Kate.
We just surprised everybody this afternoon. It's a cold day here,
Yes.
and we're working down here. The mill is all iced over, the foundation and everything.
I'm
Yeah,
doing
it's
an
cold.
Instagram
Hey,
post
David.
here.
Hey, David. How are you, my friend? It is very cold
Is
here.
that David G?
Yeah.
Hi, David.
Hey, Peter. How are
Peter.
you? Welcome to Creekside. It's like I said, it's a cold day here. We got a few things going on. We just thought we'd hop up here and say howdy to everybody. Hey, Lynn. How you doing?
Hi, Lynn.
I know a lot of you guys are dealing with cold weather all over the Midwest and
Yeah, and for many of you,
all
you're
over
not
the
used
place.
to it like
Yeah.
we are, so it really kind of, sends
Yeah.
a shiver down your spine. Your blood isn't thickened up to it.
Well, we're working down at the mill. We need some 2x4 and things milled, but I can't do any milling until I get the ice all cleaned up. Hey, Jerry. How are you?
Hello, Jerry.
So we've just been we've got the weed burner down here and we got to melt the ice. Yeah, it's a little cold out. It is. It's cold.
It's cold.
But -1 there. Yeah.
Yes, I've seen that on Instagram.
It's cold here too. Hey, Christy,
Hey,
how are you?
Christy.
Hey, back to good. Hello, hello. How are you
Hello.
guys doing? Welcome in. So we're just surprising everybody with the pop-up
I'm
live
just
today.
doing an Instagram post here on what we're doing.
And we trying to get reconnected. Hey, Tiffany, how are you? I don't know how long we'll be on here today, but
Hi, Tiffany.
we'll be
Sent you a
here.
message earlier. I hope you're doing good. Been praying
Yeah.
for you, Tiffany.
Yep, for sure. But so what we got going on here, I don't know if you guys can see or not. I'll see if I can show you. Yeah, let's cut some wood. Well, we got, I'll show you guys around a little bit. Some of you haven't seen much what we got going on here, so let me just move my phone here a little bit. So I'm going to switch you around here. Hey, Lee, how are you? My face is right stuck up in this thing. I'm going to switch the view so you guys can see. All right, so what we got going on here today, you see all this ice? Anyhow,
it's
so
thick
we're
ice,
using this
too.
weed burner here to, let me get that out of the way, to basically melt the ice off. Hey, Poppy, how are ya?
Poppy the good troll?
Yes.
Hi, Poppy.
How are you doing?
We haven't heard from you in ages. We
Yeah.
hope you're good. Hope you're well.
And Mr. Willie, how are you? So you can see we've been chipping away at it, but this is all ice, and I don't want to mill, with all this ice on here. It just makes it too hard to walk on. So we've been melting it, and awesome, Lee. Awesome.
What did Lee say?
So we've been, appreciate that, Lee. And then we got this much here melted off already. But you can see there's a lot of ice, all ice, eh? But there's our wood pile way over there. Awesome. Thank you, Lee. But here's our maple bush right here.
Our
Maple
grove.
syrup grove. And we've got about 40 or 50 trees, maples in there, that we're going to be tapping here in about 4 weeks or so. We are, David. Thank you. There's a lot of ice. But anyhow, here's our mill shed I built there. Here's a pile of logs that we've got going on, guys. Look at this. Look at those, eh? Yeah. Look at that. Ain't they nice looking logs? So these are all logs that I've hauled home or from tree removals and stuff. But look at the size of some of those, eh? So that gives us enough logs to mill now to finish the deck, and that'll give us the pine that we need to put on the wall. And here's a pile of 1x10 boards. And this pile here of 1x10, this is all pine, select pine that I milled. That has all been drying since the summer, and we're about to take that up to the house. We're going to put it through the planer and plane it, and then we're going to do the tongue and groove on each side, and then that goes on inside the house. We've also got some more piled down there, and there's the puppies' firewood there. But just kind of showing you guys around here a little bit. There's the ground help right there. The mill's under the tarp. And yeah, so down in here we've got all of this is our maple syrup area. We're going to be building a maple syrup shed here. And all these beautiful maple trees are all really nice for maple syrup. So we're going to be tapping all of these here in about a month. And over here we had a tree. This is one of the big trees that came down in the storm we had a couple weeks ago. You can see it. There's the butt piece of it way back there where it uprooted. And so we limbed that all up, drug it all out. There's the house way up there on the hill. So yeah, but, yeah, we just wanted to say hello to everybody today. And trying to change it up just a little bit. Walk out here, the house on the hill. Yeah, so we're down in the wood yard area here. That's all firewood for next year there. And then up there is our little cabin on the hill. Haven't got it done yet, but it's coming along. Hey, Paul, how are you? Hey, Jamie, how are you doing? Yeah, it's cold, but it is a beautiful property. Right down there, I don't know if you can see it through the trees, but that's the St. John River right over there. And then if we were up top of the hill, you could actually see all the way across to the other side of the mountain. So, but anyhow, this is kind of what we're working at today. Paul, I hope you're doing well, my friend.
Yes.
And here's Joni.
Mr. Paul Honeyman himself. I was just saying hi on on YouTube.
So, anyhow, let me sit this back down here. And everything switched around. There we go. My hand's doing much better. It's still very sore. Swelling's gone down quite a bit. Still got an awful sore there at top of it. But for those of you that watched that video, if you haven't, go check it out. But you'll see what happened. Hey, PSV, how you doing? Welcome
PSV.
in. Yeah. Making scrubbies to give away. Oh, well, there you go.
Scrubbies are good. I like scrubbies. I have one. I don't know if you made it for me, Rebecca, or not, but I do have one that I use every day.
Yeah. But, yeah, so let me see here.
Jamie says, hope all is well. Hey, Joni.
What is a scrubby, David says?
Oh, for washing dishes, it's, you can either, crochet them or knit them, and they're made of a special type yarn and kind of got some scrubby type fibers in the yarn, and it just, it's an easy way to clean your dishes, and you can wash them and reuse them. It's not like a steel wool thing that you just throw away. Yeah.
Now again, I got to whistle at these puppies.
Ruby J, come.
Ruby is right here, and Jade's
They're
right
both here.
So, but,
show them the pups.
The puppies? Oh, they're
Yeah.
right here. I'll back up so they'll come. So they can see that they're not.
These are our outdoor dogs.
Ruby and Jade.
I guess you guys see them.
This is Ruby.
See them sometimes in videos.
This is Jade. Ruby and Jade. Here we go. Yeah. Mother and daughter.
Mother and daughter.
They're purebred blue ticks.
Yep.
And,
We
yeah.
brought them with us from Missouri.
From Missouri, from Joplin. I
Wow.
rescued Ruby from a
Hey,
mud
Tiffany. Mud and mascara.
bowl. Yeah. But so we're just going to work away here. We'll keep an eye on the chat, and you know we're home today. So usually we leave very early and we work all day away, and then we get back, and by the time we get the chores done and the wood in and supper cooked and all that, it's about 8:30, and we crash in a chair by the stove and that warm fire, and then you're out like a light. So hey, Ronald.
Yep. And
How you
anybody
doing?
who's ever lived in the colder climate and you have wood heat, you know exactly what we're
Hey,
talking
Christine. I love you too.
About. Hey,
Great,
Christine.
great Bible study last
Oh,
night.
that was fun. I enjoyed that,
Yeah.
Christine.
Hope we didn't add too much input. We just enjoy talking about scripture.
Yeah,
so.
we do.
But anyway, so I'll let Joni you manage this chat here. She can read it. You can see it, can't you?
I can, but you know, I got my trusty glasses with me too.
The beautiful Snow White, yeah. He was talking to Christine, I think. Not me.
Christine is Snow White.
Hey, our new land. How are you guys doing?
Hey.
Haven't seen you guys for ages. Hope all is
Yes.
well. And thanks, Christine.
Oh, she says good input and much appreciated. Yeah, the book of Esther. That is awesome.
Yeah, well,
Tony has
Esther's one
taught
of my
that for
favorites.
years.
It is.
It's a good book.
We're doing a series on the book of Ruth. We started last Sunday for Chronicles, and excited to have part 2 this Sunday. That's at 10:30 our time, so
Yes.
it changes everywhere. But
Yeah.
Virginia, hello to you.
Hi, Virginia.
Happy the big dwarf. Oh.
Oh, that's cute. That's cute.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if you have any questions about the place, just go ahead and ask. We'll do
Yeah.
our best to answer for sure. But
Swing around, show the log pile again for those that just joined us.
yeah, I did. I showed it just about 10 minutes ago.
Yes,
so.
but now we have 23.
Yeah.
If you just joined us and you want to see the pile of logs, put thumbs up and Tony will swing
I
the
will
camera.
show you.
Give us thumbs up, you guys, to help our algorithm.
Yeah, so
24 in here, 17 thumbs up.
There's the pile. This is spruce and pine right there. So that's all for 2x4, 2x6, and 1x4. Yeah, that's right, Christine. Hey, Bev, how are ya?
Hi, Beverly.
Hands doing much better, Ronald. Still very sore on top, but doing much better. And that's some cedar I've got over there, laying there separately, and I got some more down below. And the reason we're keeping the cedar separately is I'm going to mill it. I'm going to mill it to build our closet in our bedroom. I'm going to use all cedar to build the closet, wall it up and everything, to give it just a really nice look, but also cedar smells so awesome. It
Yeah,
really
I'm
does.
really excited about a cedar closet.
Yeah.
Tony told me that yesterday, so
Yeah.
anyone that's ever had any cedar in your home,
You guys want to see the sawmill?
you know what it's
I'll
like.
take the tarp off.
Yeah, it does smell good.
It sure does. I'll take the tarp off. You guys see the mill.
Mr. Willie, thank you so much for asking. And I posted, commented, we're doing good. We are doing good. For those of you who don't know, last Tuesday I fell. We were outside here working, trying to get some things done before a storm that was coming in. And again, for those of you who maybe don't know, I fell in '03 off a horse up in Michigan, and I broke my back. And the Lord healed me, and I've been doing great. That being said, I am very, what's the word? I use common sense still, as we all should. God heals us, but he also gave us a brain. And so I try to be careful, and I had not fallen flat on my back until last Tuesday. And our ground, as you can see, is frozen solid, and I went down hard, right flat on my back. And last Tuesday night, I couldn't climb the ladder to go upstairs to the loft where we have our computer and we do our live stream. So I miss that live, and several of you have sent prayers, and I have felt those prayers, and I am doing wonderful. That next morning, last Wednesday morning, I felt 100% better. So thank you all so much. And
For sure.
yeah.
So, yeah. Here's the mill.
Hey, Scott.
Let me turn you around here. Here's the mill. Right there. Got a log on there. Put that on there yesterday. So this will mill 16'4", and up to a 28-inch round log. So we're going to get it fired up here in a little bit, but right now we're just kind of got to get the ice.
David G asked,
off.
what do you use in your tank for the blade in those cold temps?
I use winter washer fluid. That's what I use, and it's good till like minus 40, and it works great. So hey Scott, so what can I say? There's all kinds of people that use, like, some have used diesel, but diesel thickens when it gets really cold. But no, we just use the windshield washer fluid, and it works wonderful. So
Yeah.
and it's cheap. Like, you can still buy a jug of windshield washer fluid for like $4 or $5. So it makes it work.
Yeah. At least at this point, that's somewhat affordable here in Canada.
Yeah. So I'm going to show you what I'm doing here with the weed burner. We're melting this ice off, and Joni can kind of show you, bring you along as well. But we're just trying a few new things this year. How cold is it? Right now, it is probably Celsius.
Check the temp and see here.
I would say it's probably about minus, I don't know, 5, minus 6.
It's minus 4, but it feels like minus 12.
Yeah, so the real feel is minus 12. Hey, Jan, how are you?
That's Simply Jan?
That's Simply Jan.
Hey, Jan. Good to see you.
Good to see you. So minus 4, real feel minus 12. Yeah, that's very cold. That's Celsius. I'm not sure what that translates into Fahrenheit. She can tell you here in a minute, but all we can tell you is that it's cold.
Yeah, you don't have
Hey, mud mascara.
you don't have exposed flesh out for too long. Like, my fingers are already getting red. I'm
Yeah.
about to put my gloves on.
Yeah, but you get used to it. You really do. You get acclimated to it. And then you just, you can't. If the thing about here, if you wait for the weather to be good before you do things outside, you'll never get much done, especially in the fall through winter, because it gets rainy and wet and all of those sort of things. And so,
Hey,
hey, Christy, how are ya?
Christy, you're here.
Honkin' cow.
That's our old neighbor.
Yeah,
from
I know. What's your
Joplin.
temperature there, Simply Jan? What's your temperature today? I know you guys are all getting cold weather, so we're all in this together. Now you know how we feel, but we get it for 6 months. Well, I say 6 months, probably.
Yes. Hey, Chelsea, we're live in the field. that's a good way to put it.
Hey, Christy, Honkin' Cow, our neighbor from Missouri, from Joplin.
Christy, we love you. Miss you so
we
much.
do. Big hugs, big
Oh,
hugs.
big hugs. Big hugs.
But anyhow, it's just one of those things, winter is winter. So if you're going to live here, you got to deal with it.
Got to deal with it.
But anyway, I'm going to get the burner going. It's 7 here, but it's been in the negatives. Yeah, I know, Jen. It's been really
Yes,
cold
it's been
all
cold for
over the
many of
U.S.
you.
Yeah. Oregon's got a lot of snow and stuff there, and cold and ice and everything.
Well, Mr. Willie, you could. It would take you probably a couple of
Patty,
years.
Minnesota gal.
Hey,
Hello,
Patty.
hello. So, but before I get back to melting some ice here and everything, because what we're trying to do is clean off the sawmill pad. I don't want to walk in ice trying to get things milled here. But we're just trying something, to get back to some new things this year. One of the things is, rather than just have a sit down live on a Tuesday night or so.
Chelsea. Same here, Chelsea.
We're kind of wanting to do some on-site live where you actually see us at work and what we're doing. That way, it kind of generates more conversation. You can see what's happening, and we can answer questions. And then, you know, I know there's a lot of lives going on all the time, but you know, we just jumped on here to see what, you know, what we could generate for interest, and I am so happy to see 33 folks.
33
so
in
27
here.
thumbs up. Can we get a few
Can we
more?
get 33, please?
Yeah, I'm gonna get this burner going, and you know, we'll still talk, and Joni's right here.
We'll still chat. Yeah, we will still chat. So yeah, Tony's been working, burning the or melting the ice off of our cement pad here. We found that this is the best way to do this. It sure beats, yes, we have ice chippers and all that, but it's really hard on the body to do that. So, as they say, work smarter, not harder.
The thing about a burner is that it generates heat.
Yeah, he said, and the burner generates heat too, which is true. Yeah, Simply Jan, exactly. Well, our house is warm too. The fire's going up there. How Negoshian headed home from the grocery store. We'll stick you up on the dash and watch live. Okay. Okay. Scott, I don't know if you saw my question. I asked if you were home from your cruise. Yes, Chelsea, Dad was rescued after 33 days in the wilderness. Chelsea's talking about a little Instagram post I did this morning. Go over and check it out. It's so cute. We were outside here yesterday, and we had about 8 or 10 trees come down in a storm, I don't know, 3 weeks ago. So, Tony, we showed you the pile of logs. He got several logs out of one of them. It was a huge pine. Then he got a couple of maples out. But he made a little campfire over here, and one of the pines, I mean, it was huge, so it uprooted. I mean, it's like a mountain. You have to go and look at it. And so he had a cozy little fire in there. We did some grilled cheese sandwiches and hot chocolate. It was fun. But in true Tony fashion, he made out like he was had been in there for several days, and he was surviving just fine. So check out that video. Yeah, Chelsea. Didn't even know Dad was missing. David says it's 10 in Arkansas. I'm in a camper but staying warm in the winter, and the water isn't frozen. Well, that's good, David. That is good, and you probably know several of you do, keep the water running just a little bit during freezing temps to help that. Yeah, Paul Honeyman, trouble has shown up. Rainy Ridge, hello. Hello, I think you are new to our channel, so welcome. We're just outside doing a little bit of work here down at our sawmill, burning away some of the ice so we can get to work. Scott is home.
Nice.
Oh my word, Scott, you got a nasty infection. Well, we'll keep you in prayer. Yeah, I hope you get over that soon. David Corey with drops.
That's Christine and the cow had her calf yet.
Hey, Creekside. Well, hi, Tony, we got new people in here.
Huh?
We got new people. Ask who, Christy Way? Oh, Christine. Christine, did your cow have its calf? I assume it probably did, and is all well. Tony wanted me to ask that.
Who we got new?
David Corey
Okay, he's been here before.
and Rainy Ridge.
Rainy Ridge, they're new.
They're new, so welcome. Welcome, welcome. Okay, so David Corey, I guess Tony knows you, so he says you're not totally new. Yeah. Chelsea was making all kinds of comments. She's glad you're back. She didn't know you were even missing for 33 days. Next time, let her know. She'll arrange a search party. So I don't know if Christine's still in here. Yeah, and Scott is on his way to the hospital. He got a nasty viral infection.
Well, that's no fun at all.
He
Prayers
said
for him.
he's doubled over in bed right now.
Well, that is not good.
No, we will pray for you, Scott.
Sure.
We will pray for you.
But hey, everybody, just everyone that is coming in, man, this is great.
Yeah.
36 folks, 35 thumbs up.
Oh, thank you.
That's awesome.
Thank you.
Just got to keep an eye on our dogs too.
Yes.
Here, Rube.
And I just saw some chipmunks or
Ruby
some
right there.
squirrels running over there across the
Here, Rube.
snow, and
Ruby.
usually they like to hunt them.
Ruby.
We have two coon dogs, so we have to watch them out here. They're pretty good. They don't usually run off too far. We just went and left the thing going, so I think I'm going to run over there. Thank you, Paul. Thank you. Thank you guys for understanding. You know that we've started up a new business, an arbor. We named it Arbor Care, and we've put 1 or 2 videos out. I think Tony has. We have lots of footage, but that is what we have to do now to generate some income. We hope for the day when, as we did before, as you know, at our old homestead, when this sawmill made us lots of, it kept us going. And we hope to do that all again here. We'd rather be here on our land, but we're thankful for the door that's opened. And so that's why we're not maybe so present, and we're not just going. We're not just not going to people's lives and not watching your videos on purpose, because we are working. Thank you, Mr. Willie. Well, look how red my fingers are. I'm about to put my gloves on. They're right here in my pocket. Okay, Scott. Yes, Chelsea, the dogs will fight over a grilled cheese.
You might catch me going down the hill on a kayak here a little bit.
Oh, did you hear that? Tony has been, he's been thinking of getting his kayak out and taking a trip down the hill on the crusted snow. And if he does that, I will video it. And anyone ever gone sledding in a kayak? Yeah, Chelsea, I do need some touchscreen gloves. I do.
How much snow does everybody have?
Tony, bend over. Joni can warm her hands on your butt. Oh. Yeah, I do need touchscreen gloves. So Tony, we want to know how much snow everybody has. David Gibson from Frosty Cold Springfield. Sandy and I and a few others did make it to work, but after a few hours. I know. I saw the pictures, David. And you guys are troopers. So be careful and stay safe. And we know you're working, but we love you guys, and thanks for saying hi. Ooh, Tony, Scott says you guys 1.5 feet.
Yeah, they do it.
Yeah, Ontario did. You guys got hit.
That must be hard to find shoes to fit.
Tony, Scott, I told Tony you had 1.5 feet, and he said that must be hard to find shoes to fit. You know, Tony. Been sledding in a kayak.
Huh?
Paul Honeyman said he went sledding in a kayak back in '85 in Canada.
Oh, yeah.
Paul?
Slide.
Paul, where in Canada were you at? I'm assuming you're being serious.
Kayak sledding.
Virginia says they got 4 inches in Pennsylvania. Rainy Ridge, we got a couple of inches, but it's up to 9 today.
Yeah, where are they at?
Rainy Ridge, where are you
I love
folks?
that name.
I love the name, by the way. Where are you located? That must be one wicked infection already. Chelsea! Scott, I apologize for Tony and Chelsea's sense of humor. We can hear him, and Scott said he can't hear that and he expected from you. Scott, did you see what Chelsea said? Oh, Rainy's in Missouri. Well, Rainy, we lived several years in Joplin. Yeah, we love Missouri. Missouri was home to us. We are from Canada and we are in Canada, back in Canada now. But we lived in Missouri for several years. David Gibson, Dave and Sandy, they're popped in to say hi for work. He said, it's good to see you working at the sawmill.
Yeah.
Robert Rhodes, hi Tony and Joni. We have a little storm here, headed your way.
Another day or so before I go back to climb a tree.
So Rainy Ridge's husband is from Joplin.
Wow.
That is cool. That is cool, yeah. Joplin's a great city. We were living there when that tornado went through in 2011. We were living there. We were pastoring a church. And yeah, that was devastating. Devastating. Christy, are you still in here? Our neighbor from Joplin, Honking Cow. Christy knows all about the tornado. Oh, it was terrible. Yeah, it was very, very sad. When we, at that time, my husband had his first double funeral. We lost a mother and her son from our church. They were killed in that tornado, and that was so sad. Oh, Paul Honeyman was in Banff.
Okay,
That's Banff, Alberta. Now that's out west. We are eastern Canada, Paul. So that's like...
My son-in-law was there last year taking wedding pictures.
Yes. Our son-in-law was there last year. He's a photographer, and they flew him out there to do their wedding. We got some snowflakes coming down right now. So Rainy Ridge is 50 miles south of Joplin.
Okay.
And what's
Springfield area?
south, Tony? Wouldn't be Springfield. South. So Rainy Ridge, what's the name of your town? Are you down close to Oklahoma or Arkansas? We used to ride our motorcycle all
South,
through
that
there.
would be. But you can't go much farther south, even Oklahoma.
Lynn the Okie says her family was in that tornado.
Yeah.
Oh, really, Lynn? Did they suffer much devastation? Yes, Tiffany, you got snow over there too? Tiffany's a couple of hours away from us. Tiffany, we need to meet up sometime. Wouldn't that be cool? We need to meet up. The reason we moved back is, well, we are from here originally.
Come over if they want to see what I'm doing.
And it was time to come back. Maybe our oldest daughter, Chelsea, who's in here. Chelsea, you answer that question for yourself. There's just some things we had to get in order. We were there on a religious workers visa as being ministry and being pastors. And so we had to come back and get some paperwork in order, our visas and our, I can't even think, brain freeze, what do you call it? Passport renewals and things like that. Well, we never left. And our girls met the men of their dreams, and they are both married now. I think my phone just went off from the cold. My phone just went off. Why is it Tony's phone isn't? I can't see comments now. I'll have to take you guys over. Tony, my phone just died, I think, from the cold, so I can't see comments now.
Glasses.
No, my phone's gone.
Glasses.
Tony, I need to see them on your phone.
You can't see them?
So we need to go back and read comments. Let me hold that for a minute to roll my hands up. You read comments with me. I'll do this. So people
That's
were
it.
asking why we came back to Canada.
You hold it one spot.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, Chelsea's gonna handle comments. Hey, Grace and Fire, how you guys doing?
Hello,
welcome,
Linda.
welcome, Linda. Hope you guys are doing good. We're just, well, I'll show you what we're doing here. Joni's holding the torch now. Gotta be careful. Chelsea is our daughter. She's in Fredericton, just about half an hour from here. Here's what's happened. Hey, Scotty Too Hottie. Hey, Paul, Peter Carpenter. So we're just kind of melting all this ice off.
That heat feels so nice.
Yeah.
I feel it. I feel it on my hands.
Because it's just too hard to mill with all this ice on here.
Well, it's dangerous.
And so, yeah, with heavy weight and stuff.
I mean, after
Hold it on one spot.
me falling already, and then you whacking your hand, we don't need any more accidents at Creekside.
We'd have to, you can't quite, well, you can see it, Scott, from here, but it's through the trees. So hey, Colleen, how are you? Yeah, it feels wonderful in the cold, for sure. That heat does.
Yes, it does.
But there's about probably 2 inches of ice there, so anyway, she's working it. But no, you can't quite see the river from here real well.
I have a torch for Tony. I carry a torch for
She's
Tony.
got the hots for me, what can I say?
That's cute. After all these years.
Yeah, Scott, we can't quite, we can see the river. You can see it, that flat spot out through the trees there. That there's
Scott
the river.
Brum asking that?
Yeah.
Scotty Hottie. Which one?
Yeah. Chelsea said enough. Things are heating up already. Yeah. So we can take you up on top of the hill and I'll show you the view.
Yeah, do that, dear, and I'll hold the torch.
Yeah, but we'll do that here in a little bit. Just want to get some more of this ice melted. She's actually warming up because there's a lot of warmth that comes off of that torch. It's going to take a while and a lot of propane, but really don't know any other way to do it.
I will gladly hold this.
Yeah. We got our cleats on, or Joni's got hers on.
I do. Our ice cleats. These are from Mr. Jim.
Mr. Jim's ice cleats.
Mr. Jim's ice cleats.
Yeah. We here, because there's so much ice, you've got to have ice cleats on your shoes. At least Joni does, because I just don't want her falling and everything. So.
Well, our driveway is just like a skating rink. Go show them. I actually posted that on Instagram.
Well, her fingers are normally cold, Jan, but the heat from the torch keeps her warm, so. Some big old snowflakes coming down here and there. But we're just going to try to get this one side done. The back side of it doesn't matter. That's just where the sawdust goes. But we do want to get as much of this melted off as we can. I mean, it's a long stretch. We'll see kind of how much we've got to go yet, all the way up to here.
How long is this, Tony?
It's 20, 16, it's about 20 feet long, I believe, 22 feet, I think, something like that.
All I know is I carved our initials in the cement.
That's right, Paul Honeyman. Bearded carpenter is the best of the best, that's for sure. She's just having fun now, staying warm, I think. Look at the big snowflakes coming down, folks.
That means it's got to warm up and rain.
I don't know if you can see them or not. Great big snowflakes. And for those that weren't in earlier, right down there is where all of our maple syrup, that's where our maple trees are. So we've got about 50 trees, 40 to 50 trees. So we'll end up with, I want to put in 150 taps this year, and that'll give us a good run of syrup. And so it's not going to be too long before we're going to be starting all the maple syrup. So I'm going to go check on the puppy dogs. I'll leave you guys to watch for a minute.
Come on. They're slipping on the ice.
Yeah.
Dear, this is a hot chocolate day.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, we do, David. You know, we've got videos of it and everything, but we didn't video this today. The live will be the video. Hey, Rebel Canners, hello. How you doing? It's been a while. Hope all is well with you. Glad to have you with us today. So Joni's just trying to break up the ice a little bit. I'm gonna go down and get the ice scraper here in a minute. Hit it a little bit and let her come back to the phone.
You've heard of the movie or the show Ice Road Truckers?
Yeah, this is Ice Mill Truckers right here. But, it takes a while. We'll go through a whole tank of propane, and then I'm going to lay tarps out and weight them down so that we don't have to do
But
this again.
it's $11 well spent.
Yeah. Oh wow, we had the real good stuff back to bid. Oh wow, well, congrats, Rebel Canners, on that. The dog just hit the tripod for the phone there. Yeah. She's scratching. Okay, I'm gonna go over here. Yeah, that's it. Here, dear, you can come back here and look in this for a few
I
minutes.
can't. I want to do this.
Yeah,
Look, I melted all that.
right there.
41 thumbs up.
Wow.
Woo! Who was asking about the river?
Scott said show them the view.
Scott Brum. Oh yeah. Scott, you were here. Hey, Scott, if you are still in here,
We are eating our way through that choke cherry jelly.
Send me some more.
Yeah, that's fast becoming one of Tony's favorites. I'd say that's in his top 5, wouldn't you, dear?
Top 3.
Top 3. Yeah, it is good stuff. Grayson Fires said she's 42. She meaning she was number 42, thumbs up, I'm thinking?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome. Yeah, because
45! Our thumbs up are going up!
woo-woo!
Woohoo! Awesome!
Well, we're going to try to show you some real life stuff that we do day by day, a little bit on lives. Do things rather than just a sit down live on a Tuesday night, all the time. Just kind of do some, stuff like this to show everyone what we're doing.
Doing more in 24.
Well, I think that sometimes people forget how much work there is. Not everyone, but some folks maybe want to know how much work there is that goes into a homestead, eh?
Gillum Farms.
Hey, Johnny!
Hey, Johnny.
Now, we asked Christine a while ago, but I think she had left. We're wondering how the baby calf is doing.
Well, did the cow have the calf?
Did the cow have the calf?
So we'll wait to hear Johnny's reply here. Thank you guys so much for joining us.
Yeah.
Live at the sawmill. Or as our daughter Chelsea says, we're live in the field.
Well, I want to do some milling today because we need 2x4 to build the
We do.
closet at the house for the bedroom closet.
Yeah, as many of you know, our house, we're in it, but it's not finished. Rebecca's working on a scrubby. Oh, Johnny says no calf yet, Tony.
Oh, wow.
He said it's close. Dave and Sandy, your weather looks like ours in Springfield. Yes, I know, doesn't it? Sandy, thank you so much for sending those pictures. So glad you guys made it safe to work.
Dave and Sandy, you guys are going to have to get yourself some ice cleats like we have.
Anyone that is needing some, let us know, and we will share our recommended. I'll show you mine. Right here.
They probably can't see them there. You put them.
They can see. Can you see them?
Stand this way and point that way. Oh yeah, big stretch.
Oh, that's all I can do right now. Chelsea says can't see them.
No, I don't think so.
Tony, do you see where Ruby's at?
But the cleats that we wear, you can get them on Amazon, and they're really, really good ice cleats. They really are. Stop. Ruby was agreeing with me.
Exactly. Thank you. Back to good. That's my excuse.
What's that?
They said it's hard to be flexible when you're burdened in layers.
Yeah,
And that's the truth.
you got layers on, that's for sure.
Rebecca has some that are called yak tracks.
Yeah, I've heard those. Yeah.
Yep. Ours are, what?
Our Creekside tracks.
No, but the brand is Crampon?
No, that's what they're called.
Oh.
Crampons.
What's the brand? Hike and Trail.
I don't know.
Yeah, Hike and Trail. They ain't ice cleats, they're Tony's snow chains. Yep, that's exactly right.
And I tell you, they work some good. Ones we've had them for 2 years now, and they're still just like the day we bought them. They're really
Hey,
real
Rebel
good.
Canners, how are you?
I think, are you up in Michigan? If so, I know you are having winter. Good to see you in here. It's nice to reconnect.
For sure.
I'll tell you something else you gotta have too. Right here. You gotta have chapstick
Yeah, for the ladies.
for the ladies. Tony never needs this stuff.
She
And
only wears so much of it, I just get it off of her.
there you go. TMI, TMI. It's the truth though. Like I'm like, how is it?
What I said's the truth?
Well, no, that is the truth. But how that Tony is never, he never has to wear any of this stuff, and his
Yeah, you can
lips,
switch the camera around.
his lips don't get chapped. We'll just say it that way. Michigan, northern Michigan today. Okay, Rebel Canners, I'm sure you're canning up a storm. Sure you are. 45 thumbs up, people.
Hello, well that's awesome.
Share our live out if you don't mind. We have been so busy. We launched a new Arbor Care business, and
This is, as you know, Tony had an accident and an injury, and he's healing from it. So that's why we are still at home. Look at my glove. I just see that my glove here on the, Tony, look at my hand. Look at my glove.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get these on.
No, you can tell them what the action is. See it on video.
Tony wants me to tell you guys.
You mentioned my accidents, now some are going to wonder what it was.
Yeah. Tony wants me to tell anyone that doesn't know about the accident he had, go check out our latest video. He was about 40 feet up in a tree doing his thing with the chainsaw with our new business, but the wind shifted at the last minute, and you can see what happened. "46 thumbs up now." So Johnny, if you're still here, will that calf be born hopefully by this evening? I think it was Sunday, wasn't it, when during Chronicles that you were down in your barn?
Then with the mother, she was in labor then. And this is what's today? Wednesday. Today's Tuesday. Chelsea Tracy, what do you mean? Oh, you mean of ice? Yeah, we got the ice going on.
Now we got the ice coming off.
Yeah, that's right. We want the ice coming off, not going on.
Where's Ruby sitting on that?
Here's Ruby over here.
She sits on tarp. Anything she can find to get her off the cold, she sits on it.
This is a must. Oh, thank you, Paul. He shared the link about your accident.
Thank you.
That video is doing quite well. Sometimes it takes a while. It takes a while, as you guys know that have channels, it takes a while for them to take off, especially if you're not consistently posting, which we haven't been because of working. But we are thankful for everyone who watches and for every like, for every comment, for every subscription, and for every share. If you don't have a channel and you want to know how you can really support your favorite YouTubers, the number one thing you can do is to share the content out. That is what gets your videos pushed. And that is how you will be discovered and your channel will grow. "46 thumbs up.
Let it go.
Oh, let it go.
I'm not afraid of the cold anyway.
Let your channel grow."
This is our rendition of Frozen.
We have shovels down here.
I think my propane pressure's going down a bit.
Tony says he's losing pressure.
I'm not. The propane is.
Bearded Carpenter, it's -4, 4 or 5 right now. That is Celsius.
I have a lot of layers on. It's easier to push that with this.
So tell us, do you guys like these little pop-up lives? We don't have time to put out really much content right now.
With work and just being in survival mode, we just do not. So, but we still want to stay connected and put content out. So maybe as we can, on days like this, we'll do a pop-up live. Would you guys all like that? Let us know. Yes, please, thumbs up, whatever, just let us know. And send us a message. Yeah, you can email us. We have our email address on our About tab, or if you're on Instagram, you can message us.
Share out the channel. We're getting close to our 4,000.
Wait. I can't read that.
We had 2 degrees Fahrenheit, Paul said.
These comments disappear so quick.
All you gotta do is put your finger on it and it
Old
stays
Man
there.
King says pop-up sounds good.
Just put your finger on the comment. and
Okay,
it'll stay
Peter. Good. Simply Jan loves the pop-ups. All right, Jan.
there. How about if I do one from a tree? Top of the tree.
What about
If Tony does one from a treetop? We'll have to see on that one. David G, we could see the cold from a long ways off. There you go, David.
Mr. Jim?
Hey, Mr. Jim, how are you, my friend?
Mr. Jim,
I gotta pull his comment back. I gotta take.
just a minute, Mr. Jim. I gotta take my gloves off so I can retrieve your comment. I had them off a while ago. Look, my fingers are still red, so I had to put them back on. But let's see what Mr. Jim said.
Let me go. So Tony
We're
says,
wearing the ice cleats, Mr. Jim.
Mr. Jim says, would it help to put a tarp down on the concrete walkway so when it snows, you just slide the tarp out of the way and the concrete would be left to better conditions? Asking for a friend.
Yeah, that's exactly what we want to do, Mr. Jim. but we don't have any tarps yet, so we're gonna have to go get them. But that's exactly what the plan is, because I am not gonna do this again. I'll tell you that.
Let me hold that for a little bit. You go.
Yeah, that's all right. Are you cold? Yeah. Are they? Yeah.
So go say hi.
I can say hi.
There's some more people in there now. Boy, it's really snowing now.
So yeah, we plan on putting the tarps down after we get it all cleaned up, Mr. Jim, and it's a
Mr.
great
Jim,
idea. And
I'm wearing my ice cleats.
she got her ice cleats on. You can see those. They are so good. Yeah, she is cold. That's right. Back to good. She's cold, so she wants to get warm. Hey, Lisa. Hey, how are you guys doing in Oregon?
Lisa!
You guys got some winter too.
Lisa, what's up?
We're melting the ice off of our the deck of the sawmill here. Yeah, I wasn't cold. She gets cold. Her hands
Tell
get
Lisa
cold. So.
I had some more of her freeze-dried eggs this morning.
Yes, Lisa. Joni had some more of those freeze-dried eggs this morning. So.
Along with her salsa.
And with some salsa. But I don't know if Joni's trying to melt the ice. We can fill the 20-pound bottle for about right around $12. That's what it costs for the propane. But it costs us, here's the crazy thing, to get to the store to get it filled, it's 35 minutes away. So it'll cost us $40 in gas to get it $12 in propane. So how crazy is that? So we're gonna have to go in here later on here because that tank is getting down. So we'll have to fill it up here today. So yeah, exactly. Yeah, because that's the problem. You know, getting places is so expensive. Yeah, Mr. Jim said put a palm or a hand warmer down in your gloves in the palm area.
You know what? And we've got some of those Houston hand warmers.
Yeah.
I've been going through them a lot.
I tell her that.
When we've been out doing tree work.
Yeah.
And we're away from the house all day, I will take those with me.
The difference here, propane is not bad, but the difference is the gasoline is like over $8 a gallon. So, like I said, to get $12 or $13 worth of gasoline, you spend $40 in fuel to get it. It's ridiculous. So you have to make every single trip. You just don't go to town for one thing. You have to let it add up, pile up, and then you do 2 or 3 things at once. And
well,
then that gets
just
it
with
done.
everything we do here in this lifestyle, we're purposeful.
Yeah. So, Mr. Jim, did that tornado that hit Florida, did it affect you any at all? Been praying for you.
Yes, we were wondering about you, Mr. Jim.
Yeah.
I know you're more central, so you were probably more protected.
Okay, good enough, Tiffany. Be careful. I don't know if you got much ice there, but oh, you gotta go water the plants. That'd be indoors, so you gotta worry about it. If you got ice inside your house, you're in trouble. You slept through it, did you? Yeah, it's at Costco here. It's right at. I think I got it filled, and it wasn't all the way empty. It cost me about $12 here a couple weeks ago. So, I'll go in here later because I've got to get the ice off of this before it gets covered up in snow, and we got to, find a. Hopefully, we can find a tarp that's big enough to cover it all on sale. Because that's the way to do it. Well, that's good, Paul. I'm glad to hear that she's okay. You got to hold it right on the same spot for a little while, dear, just to get it melted there. Yeah. 32 to get our 30-pound filled. Yeah. Yeah, I have a 100-pound tank that we run on the house there. The house runs off of, and so it costs about $132, I think, what it was the last time I filled up. Boy, she's snowing now. I guess that happens in winter. There's a lot of weird weather going on, that's for sure. A lot of weird weather. Man, it takes forever to melt that off of there.
It is working though. I mean, look.
All I know, dear.
It started back here.
Yeah. Well, and it's thick ice too. It's.
Tony, show them what we found in our tree line that you're going to fix for me.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, show them behind you.
Yeah, that's all right.
No, show them.
Oh my word.
I have been watching one of those laundry umbrellas, obviously for summertime. So Tony found this.
So, well, it won't freeze over. What we're doing is taking the, man, my screen got really dark. Sorry, folks. We're taking the squeegee and squeegeeing the water off, and then we'll take the blower and blow the rest of it off. So, I mean, it'll be a little bit, but it won't be 2 inches like we had, that's for sure. This is what she wants me to show you. We found this. This is, how many remember the old-fashioned umbrella clothes hangers that you used to have outside with all the, yeah, we are, Jesse, with all the little lines on it, and that's what they hung their clothes on. Well, Joni's been wanting one, so we found this one here in the woods on the property, so I pulled it out here a few weeks ago. So I'm just going to clean it up, string the lines in it, put a little paint on it, hook it up, and away she goes. Yeah, that's right, Johnny. We'll salt it. We will salt it.
Come on. Come on. Ideally, in the future, is to have a roof over this.
Yeah, well, that's it. We've got the post holders in already, put a roof on it. But again, one project at a time, and you know, things that take priority. So, but no, we'll get a tarp over it and, you know, cover it up good, and for the rest of the winter, you know, because we're going to mill through the winter. I don't stop milling. Looks like she's ready to take off there now.
I'm stretching. I'm just stretching.
Maple's going crazy when you whistle, Chelsea said. That's Chelsea's dog.
Is Maple
Yeah.
watching, Chelsea? Our
We can get an air dryer.
Is our granddaughter there?
Yeah, our granddogger. That's Chelsea, our daughter's puppy. Her name is Maple, and she kind of likes us. Anyway, how about all them football games over the weekend and Monday, eh? Sorry, Jesse, about the Cowboys, but hey, you can't be surprised.
Well, there might be Eagles fans too, dear.
Yeah, the eagle has landed. It is grounded. Oh, man. Yeah, she's working hard at that ice there right now, so. You're just putting the scrubbies out left, right, and center, Rebecca. The phone self-adjusted its display. I don't know how to readjust it while I'm in a live. The Bills, they, oh, who did the Buffalo Bills beat? Oh, isn't that awful?
I'm sure somebody will tell you. There's got to be at least one football fan in
Jesse.
the chat.
Just deal with it, Jesse. It is what it is. Yeah, the Lions are in it to win it. It should be interesting. There's some really good teams in there, good quarterbacks, good young quarterbacks now. So we'll see who does what. But anyway, I'm trying to think who the Bills beat.
Well, somebody can Google.
Yeah. I can't remember who the Bills played. Isn't that awful to have short-term memory loss like that? That's awful. Anyway. 32 years, Rebel Canners. 32 years since they've won a division. Dear, don't melt the squeegee.
I will.
That heat radiates over there. Rigged, yeah.
That's for our solar panels.
Yeah, that's how we clean the solar panels off, with that squeegee.
Did you smell it? Is that why you said it?
No, I just know what it was doing, and I know you wouldn't see
Maybe
it.
you smelled rubber.
No.
Ruby is
Hey, John.
Ruby's cracking me up. She's just sitting there like it's a day in July.
Yeah, Ruby just sits there. There's a tarp right there, and she's just sitting on it. So.
Hey, Christy, if you're still in here, do you remember Ruby? Christy.
Yeah, that's fine, Jim. You know, anything there at we'll take it there at the post office. We can pick it up there, no problem at all. Phew. You getting warm? Are you warm yet, dear?
Mr. Jim, how cold is it at your place?
That's right, Mr. Willie. That's right. The Bills beat the Steelers. That's who it was.
Who Googled?
Yeah, the officiating, the referees, some of them have been horrible this year. The calls that they've missed, and then the bad calls that they've made, is ridiculous. But anyway, this is how we melt ice. Yeah, it's been a while for sure. It's been a while for sure. Boy, I think it got colder. Go Lions, yeah. I'm going to swap
Yeah,
out.
I think it did too.
Yeah. I'm going to swap you out. Put that off there.
Okay, what's our thumbs up now? Let's see. Screen a little dark on me. Tony, why is the screen dark?
Because it's on battery save mode.
Oh, okay,
We'll
gotcha.
soon have to
Yeah,
end
we're
it.
soon gonna have to end. So if anybody wants to say anything, you'll have to say it quick. Actually, can I see what they're saying? Can't quite see it. It's so dark. Let me dig my glasses. Just a second. Ooh, she's smelling good now. I'll dig my glasses out of my pocket here. Maybe that'll help me see your...
Yes. She went into battery save mode.
Yeah, it's in battery save mode. Okay. Rebecca says 49 thumbs up.
Can we get to 50?
David G, a fire is a good idea.
Can we get to 50?
Jesse, that's what happens when you live in paradise. That's right, Jesse, it happens. Okay. All right. Yeah. We are in battery save mode here on the phone. So, love you all. Thank you so much for coming to our pop-up live.
We'll do another one real soon, honest, we will.
We'll do another one when we can.
I find these are more interesting sometimes than just sitting there in the chair.
Well, they are. They are. You guys get to see what we're doing, and yeah.
But we got a couple maple trees to take down. So what we'll do is
51 thumbs up.
Huh?
51.
51! Woo-woo!
Woohoo! 51. Go 51.
Do I hear 55? 55? I got 51, 51, 51 over there in the corner. Do we got 52, 52? Oh, we need 52. Oh, we got 52. Do we have 53? We have 53 over there in the corner. 53. We have 53 there in the back. 53. We have 54. 54 in the back. We've got 54. 54. We need 55. We have 55. Do we have 55? Sold to the fellow with the 55.
Sold to 55ers. Oh, Tony, you're something else. He is. Jan's laughing. Yep, Jan, he's something else. He is something else. 53.
53. We're at 53. Can we get to 54? Can we get to 54?
Tony, do the fire dance.
Do the fire dance.
Well, look at it by your feet. Tony's holding his feet to the fire. Hit the like button. Yes, Mr. Willie.
That is right.
We got 54. Can we get the 54?
Lisa and Jesse, did you get a good night's rest?
Paul, I reckon that
Tree hit Tony on the way down.
Huh?
It's working, keeping the action rolling. Back to good says. 53 thumbs up.
Can we get the 54? We need 2 more 55. Can we get the 55?
Woo! Jesse said yes. They got some rest.
They
Good.
needed it. They're
You guys
tired.
needed it. You were road weary, I'm sure. 54.
54. We're at 54. We need 1 more 55. 55. Can we get the 55? Anybody out there haven't hit that thumbs up yet? Please hit the 1 more to hit the 55.
Oh, Tony.
55. Do we have 55? Going once to 54. Going twice. 54. Oh, I know somebody wants to hit that 55.
Chelsea, I made yummy hot chocolate. Ooh, Chelsea, I need to go up to the house and do that. David G, mine says 55. Jesse and Lisa's going thrifting today.
Drifting.
Awesome. Paul says my phone shows 55. Woohoo, 55.
55. Can we get the 56?
Paul Honeyman says, yup, that tree hit Tony in the head on the way down. Yep.
Oh, all good fun, isn't it?
I know, Chelsea, you do love thrifting. You find some cute little treasures.
Chelsea likes little vintage treasures. I'll tell you what I'm looking for
Except
is...
for her husband. He wasn't vintage.
No, he's not. When I go thrifting, which isn't too often, I'm looking for the Jeanette Oak books. I collected those many years ago, and I have maybe about 12 of them.
I read the Michael Maple. She reads the Oaks.
Yeah. And I'm also looking for, in the Visions cookware line, vintage from years ago, I'm looking for a Visions frying
I
pan.
know I've been seeing things since she's been cooking in them.
Anyway, who on here remembers what, ladies, do you remember from years ago the vintage, or not the vintage, but the Visions cookware that you could see through? Well, my mom gave me a set.
We didn't see that coming.
When my mother was packing and moving back in the summer, she
Judy
gave
used
me.
to pack.
Tony. He hasn't even had much chocolate today.
Judy's packing?
Chelsea, I know you remember. Anyway, I love using them because they're very efficient. Jesse has a vision of me cooking. Yes, I do that upon
She uses Vision
occasion.
cookware so she can find the stove easier.
People are laughing at you, Tony. Rainy Ridge remembers the Visions. Can't set him up like that, Mom. You make it too easy. I know, Chelsea. I do.
Well, it's scriptural because it says that your young men and women shall dream dreams.
I
You'll
see
also see
visions. There you go. Visions cookware's in the
So
Bible.
it's in the scriptures.
In the scriptures.
Santa Claus is in the scriptures too because there's a scripture says ho ho from the north.
It does. I have some, but not very many. Oh, Rebecca, you do. Yeah, I've got just some of the different
Come
sizes
on,
of
Rebecca, you're seeing things. Admit it.
Tony. I've got some of the different sizes of supplies. Tony, you're awful. Rebecca, forgive him. I know Rebecca's sitting there knitting,
I
shaking
know
her
not
head.
what we do, but I'm keeping you in stitches. I'm here all day, folks.
Oh my. Anyway, as I was saying, for the Visions cookware, I'd love to find a Visions roaster and a Visions frying pan.
I can't see it myself. Don't put your hands around it. I don't know, you warm your hands or squat and use the bathroom. But I'm not sure what you're doing there. You need a bucket?
Survival, folks.
We're about to have some more Vision cookware.
We see what people are saying now. Oh, I'm sorry we missed your comments. Let me see where they are. I've been told laughter is good. It is.
Send us a vision on a picture of what you're talking about, Jody. Jesse. I have a visions roaster. Oh, do you, Rebecca? Woo! Do you use it very often, Rebecca?
If not,
David says, Chelsea, the vision's live. Oh my. You guys are the best. You put up with Tony's
put up with me.
his punish ways.
That awful. You know, no, I got it.
I want to hold it.
You'll hurt yourself with that.
I will not. You're the one that had the injury,
Look,
Tony.
bringing that up.
Let me see that for a minute. That is your injured hand too. Let me
There
see
you
it
go.
for a
Just
minute.
hold that right there, please. Thank you.
He is so stubborn. What is that stuff that looks like oil in your chainsaw?
Oh, it's from the propane.
Tony, you need to refresh comments and look at what people were saying about you.
Uh-oh. Oh, man. Look at her go, folks. Look at her go.
And now
Hey,
for my
Marshall, how you doing?
next- Marshall Warden?
Yeah.
Oh, hello, Marshall. Marshall, it has been so cold out your way. Our nephew lives out there, and he sent us pictures.
Okay, Mr. Jim, thank you. The
it
Vision
was-
Live.
It was minus 40.
Chelsea says the knees of my parents.
Yes, Chelsea.
Cold's going to my head, yeah.
Anyway, Marshall, I hope that you are staying warm and safe. Minus 40 the other day out there in BC.
Yeah, I'm going to get some salt if I had some. I just don't have any. I don't have any of those things on hand here, Jerry, so we're going to have to.
But we need to. That would be a good investment.
Yeah, we'll have to go get some ice melt. I just don't use a lot of ice melt products because if the dogs get into it, it can really harm the dogs. So I try to not bother with that stuff much.
Good Lord, I think though once we get this layer off, Tony,
Yeah.
we should even just put out table salt.
Yeah. I'm going to go put the dogs in their kennel for a minute.
There.
Yeah, come on, guys. Come on, Jake.
Take them with you, Tony.
Fine.
Right, Tony's got to put the dogs in the kennel. We'll be right back, folks. But I shall be here. Sorry, I can't read your comments. But just hang tight. Tony's running up the hill. Has anybody ever used one of these for this purpose? Comment, tell us your answer. I'll watch the replay later on and see what you said. I know they're handy to have. Ooh. We do have some very devoted dog walkers along our road, and no matter what the weather is, they'll put the coats on their dogs and they will walk them. One of our neighbors up the road here a little bit, she walks her dogs twice a day, no matter what the weather is doing. So her name is Janet. Janet, you see this live? You are amazing.
Oh my Lord, here comes Tony with the kayak. Oh dear Lord, and have to swing the camera around. Don't go anywhere, people. Oh my Lord. Here he comes. Tony, you're crazy. Chelsea, if you thought we looked ridiculous, watch out for the log pile. Dear God, help us. Tony! He's behind the logs. I can't see him. Tony! I so wanted to turn the camera and show people. That isn't fair. Bring it over here so they can see, or switch the camera around. Go back up the hill. You gotta read comments, Tony. What were they saying? What were they saying? My phone's ringing. My phone's ringing.
She's getting a phone call.
I can't get my phone.
Why not?
I can't.
Well, you should.
My fingers are cold, Tony.
Okay, Mr. Jim, I will. Thank you.
Sorry. It's probably Chelsea calling. I bet you it was Chelsea.
Okay. Yeah, okay, everyone. The battery's down to like 5%, so I think it shut out my screen on phone call save mode. So, yeah, it was Chelsea calling you. Yeah, there you go, Mr. Willie. So, hey, everybody, thank you so much. We're going to sign off here because the battery's going to die.
We love you all.
Love you all.
Thank you for hanging out with us.
So we hope you can hear this, and we'll check back in. We'll do another live here for very long. So take care, God bless, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye for now. Thank you, everybody. Love y'all. Bye-bye. We will. Thank you. Bye-bye.